Okay, so this is what this is the siege. Moo! Moo! I gotta separate these bulls. Someone's gonna get hurt. So what I need to do is get up. Okay, so the side by side is actually more of a deterrent because I can't get out of the way of it. So I need to try to stay off of it. At least I can move. So I don't really know who the aggressor is right here because they're both pretty aggressive. However, Tex is over. This is not his pasture. All right, folks. So our job for today is to try to go down and find out where Tex is pushing through my dad's fence and try to reinforce it so he can't be getting his way in there to fight my dad's bull and to mess around with his heifers. We've moved Tex here to the front pasture temporarily, but it's created a bit of a problem for us. Our pigs are not able to get access to the pond and the mud that they want, that they need this time of year. Besides that, we're having just an abundance of gnats and flies that will not leave the front yard here. That's become an issue. And just for the most part, they need a lot more grass than this. This is not enough grass to sustain them. They're eating a lot of hay. And we knew this was a short-term fix until we had more time to deal with it. And today we're going to deal with it. And I know you're upset with me for putting you up here, but we're going to go down and do some work now and hopefully get you back into your pasture where you belong. You cool with that? Are you cool with that? No comment. All right, well, we have found the location of the downed fence. Thank you to CJ and Moo, who kind of pointed us in the right direction. No, don't come over here. So we brought some feed so that we can feed them and kind of keep them off the fence while we do a little bit of work. While Jamie feeds them, go on the other side if you can, love. I'll show you all the supplies we brought along with us. So obviously we need barbed wire. We need T-post. We have a T-post driver. We have hammers, staples, and I'll tell you guys right now, there's no way we're gonna be able to do this and keep ourselves injury-free. We have all that we can possibly think of, but I can promise you that's why people, a lot of folks, think they would love this kind of a lifestyle, and it's neat. Some things about this life is neat. But these are the kind of days where you are like, wow, this separates the men from the boys, babe. Huh? Nothing. So this is what's going on with our fence here. This is a little bit of a low spot. We call this a slough. I'm not sure what folks in other parts of the country call it, or the world, but to us, this is a slough. It's a little bit of a low spot where it stays wet pretty much year round. And every time the river comes up or we get a good rain, this slough fills up with water. And that keeps this fence line pretty much always submerged. And when you have a rushing water, it can kind of push it right over, which is what's happened over there. I can see that my dad's tried to patch it up over here on his own. Poor guy. That looks horrible. And then over here where Jamie's at, it's been pushed over again. And that's where Tex keeps getting out of. And this is what we've come to fix today. So Jamie has her gloves on, and I'm just sitting here enjoying the calm before the storm, right? Yep. So someone's tried to patch it up before. That's an old cattle panel, which are really handy. But I'll tell you what, the rushing water pushed it right over. All right, so without taking up too much more of Jamie's time, I'm lucky to have her to help along with this. Don't hurt your back, baby. All right, so I'm gonna start unloading the T-post. Now what we're gonna do, we've talked about it already. We're going to, instead of using this exact same fence line, we're going to actually go around the outside of the slough, the low ground. Oh boy. You just broke. Did she just break steel? You just broke steel. That would be years of rust. Well, anyway, we're going to totally encircle this area, and that will keep them all the way off the spot. They don't need to be along here, pushing along this fence line. Like I say, with muddy ground, and it's going to stay muddy, these cows, they can kind of push and wobble on it. If Tex and the other bulls start fighting along through here, then it doesn't take much for the post to break off like they've done. So what we're going to do is go around the slough, starting over on the hill, and just coming all the way around it with new fencing, And that can keep these guys completely off of it. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so in case people are wondering what we're using trees for, it's we're gonna actually use the existing big trees to pull tight from. If we were to put a post in the ground here, even if we concrete it in, with the ground being so soft, it's probably gonna move that post. It's gonna pull it once we pull the wire tight. So what we're gonna do is use these actual pine trees, one on each end of the slough, and use it as our corner post, as you will, because they're not moving.
So now it's raining. This makes fencing a little bit harder, but it's gotta be done.
I mean, once we already started, why are you gonna stop now?
That's what I feel. I'm like, well, we gotta do it.
It has to get done, and I'm out of work this week because of the whole thing going on, so I might as well go ahead and get it done while I can. Plus, we can't have my cows over my dad's side.
Hence, CJ.
Yeah.
So the word is out that we're having a party back here, I guess. And Billy and his harem have come to visit. Okay, so next up is to put all these posts in. We call them T-posts, or I guess they're called T-posts. I'm not a farm girl. But you drive them in with that big old pipe.
Babe, while you're filming, come hold the saddle away from me.
Sure.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. What are you eating?
People thought the goats were bad.
Yeah. Moo just emptied the staple box out. And he's eating the box.
All right. So there we go. There's one stretch of fence put up. Now let's go figure out what else we have to do to keep these cows on their own sides of the fence. Good job, babe. I hate to make it sound like Jamie's my gopher. If you guys don't know what that is, it's the apprentice that all of the skilled laborers, oh my God, look at this girl. So I sent her on a little job. I needed some, over here, baby. I sent her to get me a couple of panels for this fencing project we're working on. She comes back on the four-wheeler and she's dragging the panels behind her. She is so ingenuitive. Now that's how LE normally hauls, he pulls the panels whenever he is doing our pasture cleanup. And so Jamie just thought she would just grab the four-wheeler and do it that same way. That was pretty clever, babe. Oh, and the pastures are clean too. That was sweet. So we're on day 2 of our fence repairs. You know, Tex, Santana, Moo, and CJ have been finding their way out of our pastures into my dad's pastures. And as you can see, there's Moo and CJ over there under the tree, just watching us work. They're probably saying, ha ha.
Multiple times.
However, we're going to get the last laugh here. So what we've done, okay, folks, you're going to have to just not be judgmental right now, because you're going to see a whole lot of debris wrapped up in this fence line. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not because we're trashy or junky people. It's because Tropical Storm Imelda came through here a few months back, and it literally just brought in junk from all over. Now, in my dad's defense, I say us, but my dad's pasture's nice and clean. Dad and my brother Daniel, they get over here a lot and they do stuff and they keep their pasture cleaned up nice and pretty. All right, Jamie, we got to point fingers at ourselves. We don't come into this part of the woods very often because we can't drive into here. So as you can see, the cows have made trails and they've walked along this fence line, but we did not even know until we were doing this little project that there was all this junk.
Well, we don't come back here.
We don't come back here. We stay on the trails when we come to the back pasture. And so yeah, not only do we have to do this fencing project, oh, speaking of fencing, so as you can see, this is where the fences come down. And we believe these cows are coming right over to it and stepping right over. Isn't it funny that our cows come onto his pasture, yet his never come onto ours? What does that say about us? That's sad.
He's got a great harem.
But what I also think is ridiculous is that we feed our cows very good. You know, thanks to you guys, we're able to afford to feed them. Not only do they get access to grass and hay, but they get fed twice a day. And so how weird is it that they're at our house in the morning for feed? Throughout the day, they come to Dad's pastures and hang out. They come back at night to eat. Yeah, that's a cow's life. So a lot of folks are going to give us a hard time about this. And I know what you're going to say, that these things will not last forever. That's only about a 2-year quick fix. And they do make a little piece of metal that wraps around here and comes around and ties back to the post. But we don't have time for that, folks. We're trying to do a little rush job here. And yes, we are the ragtag farmers. Aren't we, babe?
Ragtag all the time.
Ragtag all the time. We know they make something to go there. We just don't want to use it because we're hard-headed. Huh?
It's a lot harder to use those.
Yeah, it's hard to use those. It's time-consuming. You know we got to come clean this junk up at some point.
I have a feeling it's later today.
Yeah, I do too. All right. It may not be professional, but it is Lester and Jamie.
That is all ragtag all the time.
Now let's just see how long our cows will stay in. Why?
I'm disgusting right now.
We're both disgusting right now.
Does this make us scuzz buckets?
Ragtag farmers. Oh shit!
Babe!
Well, this guy's been pacing the fences. He knows that today's the day. I promised him yesterday that today he'd be set free. Today's the day, buddy. Look at him sulking. All right, the gate is open. You're free to go. Good luck. He's going to show his ass now. You watch. He's going to act like, come on, Santana. I don't even know what to expect out of this. He's been cooped up for way too long, folks. He's going to find out real fast, though, that we've done some fence repairs. And even though he may be in the back along the fence line, he's not going to get through it. All right, Tex is free. Wait for Santana.
Oh my gosh, he's running. You think she's a horse. She's going to get her man before he goes and gets other women. Oh man.
Folks, it has literally been 5 minutes later. Literally 5 minutes later. All that work. I don't know what else to do. Hey! Someone's gonna get hurt over here. Guys, get out of the way. Move. It has been 5 minutes later. Hey! Damn it. Someone's gonna get hurt. One of them, one of me. No, move. CJ, y'all move. Okay. Okay, so this is what this is the siege. Moo! Moo! I gotta separate these bulls. Someone's gonna get hurt. So what I need to do is get up. Okay, so the side by side is actually more of a deterrent because I can't get out of the way of it. So I need to try to stay off of it. At least I can move. So I don't really know who the aggressor is right here because they're both pretty aggressive. However, Tex is over. This is not his pasture. All right, so I'm gonna have to, I need to move, you motherfucker! You run me over, you little bitch! Okay, so excuse me for that. Excuse me for that. That scared me more than it hurt me. I was walking backwards and she come, All right, I'm gonna have to get off this phone and call my dad to come help me. Go home. Go home. Go home, buddy. This is not your pasture. These are not your girls. I have to keep him running. All right, so this is gonna sound mean, but what I have to do is tire him out. I'm not trying to tire out mom and baby there, but I'm trying to tire him out. And if he's tired, he won't have the energy to come back and fight for a while. And that's what I'm gonna have to do, just keep him running. Just keep him moving. And that way he won't try to go fight. I worked my tail off, folks, on that fence. Me and Jamie worked for 2 days. And it took him 5 minutes to find a way back in this pasture. So, sorry for you guys that are gonna take offense to this. I'm not real sure what else to do. I gotta keep him moving. Go! We're not gonna let him breed this cow, and which is what he's trying to do. That's why him and Billy are going at it, because they both want. So, I'll tell y'all a little joke. So there was these two bulls up on top of this hillside, looking down over all these heifers out in the pasture just grazing along. Don't you go over there. And the old bull and the young bull sitting there, and they're kind of having a guy man-to-man talk. And the young bull says, hey, Daddy, hey, Dad, why don't we run down there and, have a little fun with them heifers? And the old bull just kind of sits there chewing his cud. And the young bull's like, Daddy, hey, Daddy, why don't we run on down there and have a little fun with them heifers? And the old bull, he thinks about it for a minute. He goes, hey, son, why don't we walk down there and have fun with all them heifers? Oh, Lord. Y'all get the joke, right? All right, so what I'm trying to do over here is keep Tex away from my dad's heifers. I'm gonna wear him out until I get some help out here. So that's the problem, guys. It's mating season, and Tex only has Santana, is the only partner he has, and he wants more than just her. My dad over here has a whole bunch of females, and Billy's taking his sweet time getting to them, and Tex is going wild. Yeah, I'll stop making that face. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay, stop doing that. So what I have to do is, number one, keep Tex and Billy separated because someone's going to end up getting hurt. I think you guys notice that. Number two, keep him from having a chance to breed one of these cows until I get some help out here. I need some help. You know that Moo and CJ are just egging it on, right? He's going to go by and inspect every single one of these ladies to see who has and who has not been bred yet. You guys are just egging it on, I swear. And I'm going to make sure he doesn't try to mount up on one of them, because my dad is not going to be happy if he crossbreeds into his line. Move, Tex. Just keep running. Keep on a moving, buddy. What do they say? Work smarter, not harder. Come on. that means that, aha! Ha-ha! Come on! Look, these treats come in pretty darn handy, don't they? My life. Woo! Come on, let's go. What is that noise? That's her cattle call. All right, so the problem right now is Billy has regained his energy and he's coming up around. Tex, I think I pretty much wore him out. Hey, maybe you can call Billy up to the barn. I can keep Tex separated from the females, from the heifers. I just can't keep Tex and Billy away from each other. Oh no, here comes my dad. Folks, this is about to get bad because my dad's not going to be happy about this. You see, the problem is my dad has a different bloodline of cow than what I got. And my dad does not want Tex getting in here. Get out of that corn! Move! My dad does not want his... Come on, Tex. Suck, 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 suck. Come on, Tex. Come on. Suck, 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 suck. Come on, Tex. Come on. Suck, 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 suck. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Suck, 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 suck. Get out of there. Moo. 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 Move. Moo. Okay, folks. I just had the feed bucket ripped right out of my hands. Ripped right out of my hands. I need you to move. I can't do my job with you messing with everything. All right, there goes Tex. Look out, here comes Tex. Look out. I gotta go get my, move. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Put the feed down. Put the feed down. Why is she driving around with the feed in her hand? Jamie? Why is she driving one-handed? Why is she holding the feed bucket? Jamie, put the feed down. You need two hands. Let me be a little bit nicer with this. Hey, Jamie, put the feed down, baby. There's no need carrying the feed, baby. You need both your hands for that, love. Baby girl. Oh, I'm gonna take some hell now.
I'm sorry, I can't hear a word you're saying.
But you don't need to feed anymore.
Okay, well, it was just in my hand.
I know, but you need your both hands for that. All right. Okay. Come on, buddy. Go with mama. Come on. Let's go. Come on, enjoy that stuff later. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Move, baby. Here he comes, baby. No, 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 no. I can't be running. I'm damn near 50 years old, buddy. And I'm not going to try to outrun you. There we go. All right, don't let him come over you, babe. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Back the other way. Come on. Good boy. There you go. That's a good boy. All right, don't press him too hard yet. Kind of close the gap between you and I. Close the gap between you and I. All right, let's now walk up on him. Walk up on him. Okay, good. All right, you close this over here. Let me try to walk him all the way through. Stay on the outside of that fence, baby. Stay on the outside of it. All right. You don't need to be doing all that. Let me help you. Come on. Suck, 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 suck. That was a whole lot of mean stuff, Tex. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Suck, 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 suck. All right, get the whip and shoot him away. Don't let him push that fence open. There you go. Get mean. You got to be meaner than him, babe. I was trying to close the gate. You got to be meaner than him, love. You are. Oh man, that was something, guys. All right, all is well. All is well.
We've always said we would not let one animal control our entire farm like this. And here we are. And he's controlling all of our farm. He's controlling every animal that can't get back to the farm, can't get back to their normal life because of him.
Jamie's mad at Tex.
I'm mad.
Jamie's mad at Tex. She's not learned how to take this kind of stuff in stride. Oh. We always agree. We'll never let any animal control us. And you're allowing one bull to control everyone and dictate everyone's lives. What is that? Hope that's mud. I hope that's mud.